Look at where I get to go. Ooh. Wait until you see the property I'm going to. You're gonna love it. I'm in the beautiful Santa Cruz Mountains, San Mateo Mountains, not sure which, but they're beautiful mountains. These are all native redwood trees, not all, there's some fir trees in here. But some of these redwoods are huge. Look at this. Look at this one here. Can you see that? Look how big this is. That's huge. It's a huge tree. Another big one. Oh, this is old growth, people. This never got logged. Oh my gosh. I have a client who owns this property. I'm not sure if I'll film it, probably won't, but I just definitely wanted to show the forest. Wow. Look at this. Imagine having that tree. You know how big that tree is? How can I tell you how big that tree is? That's probably 12 feet across. 12 feet. My car is 6 feet in my truck. That's the biggest one here. Big boy. Oh my gosh, how fun. There's another big one. Big burn scar in it. See that? Big burn scar. You tell how big and old these trees are, how fissured the bark is. See how fissured that is? Look how fissured that is. Look at this. Oh my goodness. It's like a temple. Oh my gosh. It's hard to find this old growth because most of this stuff got logged. But that tree down there is old. This is old growth. Basically, they logged all these trees in like late 1800s, early 1900s around the Bay Area. Very few big ones remained because they're so valuable. I'm not sure how these got saved, but they did. That tree there is way older than when they were logging those trees. So that's kind of how you know. You guys are in for a treat. I took one look at this place and said, oh my gosh, would you mind if I took some video of your garden? And he's like, yeah, as long as I don't have to be in it. I'm like, down, I'll do it. I'll be in it. I'm not camera shy. Anyway, look at this place. I shouldn't have done that so fast. Look at this place, people. Just on top of the world in the heaven of Northern California. The San Francisco Bay Area is right behind me. Like the hustle and bustle, but you would never know it here. As the crow flies, chaos resides, maybe only 8 or 9 miles past those trees. I'd show you, but I'm too lazy to hike over there. Let's talk about what's so cool about this property besides these massive redwood trees. They've done some really fun things. My customer's dad put this place together, and he had a really good eye for all kinds of things. There's a beautiful Dacelarian wheeler eye. You've got your red cordyline, and take a look at this blue palm. It is striking. It's the most dense blue palm I've ever seen, meaning it has the most amount of foliage packed in there I've ever seen. Usually there's much greater openings between fronds, like that opening. There are virtually none. You can see it has a really good coloration when juxtaposed, it's hard to say that word, next to the redwood tree, contrasted. It goes really well with the purple cordyline too. It's a nice color contrast. And then you've got this beautiful queen palm grove up in the hill behind here. Could use a little fertilizer, but you know, just let nature do its thing. Look at this wonderful little waterfall going. Look at this. Isn't this cool? All right, so, and then next to that, yeah, you've got your hot tub. I probably should have started up there. Look at the view from the hot tub. Beautiful stone steps, all custom. Beautiful stonework and the water feature. Check out the view from the hot tub. So my customer is saying that so basically my customer's dad put this place together, and he's in his early 30s, and his whole goal is to just keep this place going, which is what his dad would want. And I could totally understand that, because after working so hard on all my properties, I told my kids, you better never sell this. I'm going to come haunt you. I'm serious. So my customer said he wants to someday get a little bush plane, and there's enough space over there to land his plane and take off like that way into the wind once he kind of clears some things out of the way. I'm like, that's pretty brave. If you miss that takeoff, it's a big tumble. But anyway, that would be pretty fun to see if you ever did that. But look at all this beautiful flagstone work all around. It's really well laid out. Now, if you notice, there'll be a certain shape. Remember, we're in Northern California, not far from Berkeley, not far from where all the hippies were. What does that pool shape remind you of? Anybody? Anybody? Does it remind you, I'll give you a hint, P, S, Y, L, sill. You pronounce it sill. The P is silent. I, B, syllab. Maybe that's not how you spell it. Psilocybin? That's the shape of a mushroom right there. So my client's dad had a great sense of humor. So I love it. And that's intentional. So how fun is that? Anyway, not condoning anything. I'm just saying that's kind of fun. So here are the queen palms back in the back. You have a nice little patio back here. And just imagine walking out and seeing this all unfold like it did for me the first time. Walking down the steps, and all of a sudden you hear the chimes. And just listen to the sounds here for a second. Probably be a better video if I just didn't say anything. There's the really cool house. Fits right in, blends right in. Coming down the steps. Look at this. Even when you have a little bit of this going on, I think it's fine. It looks like ancient ruins, you know? I would just be totally fine with just letting it age like that. And it has a wonderful patina. Look at this beautiful timbers. And look at this beautiful stucco. Great room outside. I even like this. Look, it looks like it used to be blue. I love it, just like that. It kind of shows the history of it. Look at this room here. Here's what you're hearing. Just a little bit when the wind blows. I highly recommend chimes. So this is a fire-scarred piece of redwood, it looks like, that's all natural, that was just cut into a big beam, big ledge. And look at this. Look at this beautiful thing. I love crystal. Some good vibes coming out of that. And it's chill right here. Look at that. All right, and if you get hungry, just come over here. Right over here. I think this is an orange juice squeezer. Is that what that is? Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Awesome. I've got one of those. All right. And then there's the beautiful pool. Great color. Love the color they chose. Beautiful shimmering blue. And the dive rock. Reminiscent of my dive rock at home. Ordinarily I'd do a belly flop for you, but I don't know. Not feeling it right now. Look at this big old burl wood they have here. This is a fountain. When my client showed me this property here, this is when I saw this, I was like, okay, that's it. I need to make a video. Look at this copper setup. Ooh. Water the garden, or you can just take a sip. Let me demonstrate. That's about the way I like it. Nozzle does have a somewhat curious shape to it, but it gets even better. Take the steps down to the shower area right here behind the leucodendrons. Look at this. Imagine taking a shower with all your leucodendrons, all your leucodendron friends. This is a plant from South Africa, and this is what they look like when they're they call it the pin cushion plant because it looks like where you store all your pins in a cushion. You just jam them in there. And anyway, so another big burl piece, perfect for an outdoor shower. This gives me an idea that maybe I should do this. I guess the copper pipe is just flexible. It comes up the back. See how they did it. Did they really hollow it out? Oh my gosh, they did. It's actually 2 pieces of wood. They literally drilled a hole through this entire thing. That's crazy. How do you do that? It's curved. Wait, is it 3 pieces of wood? Oh, they covered it right here. There's your access point. Okay, that's probably screwed in there. But yeah, they somehow fished that wire all the way through. And then here's the nozzle. Oh, I love it. Anyway, let's turn it on, see how it works. Ooh, that's that on a nice hot day or cold night, getting out of the tub. So what else? What else? There's always lots to see here, but here's the view, looking at the home from across the pool. Isn't that beautiful? I have a feeling that my client's dad, he is absolutely here right now. He's like stoked that you know, someone's appreciating what he did. I would be stoked. Yeah, I wouldn't, my spirit wouldn't leave a place like this after putting so much work into it. Heck no. Okay, that's an Aloe Hercules. It's a hybrid between Aloe dichotoma and Aloe bainesii. Really cool plants. It's kind of fun to see big twins like that side by side, big fat trunks. I actually have one like this, just like this, that my neighbor wants to give me. It's going to be a heck of a job to get it out, but if you want a big one, you let me know. And I think that's kind of going to conclude the tour. I'm just going to give you one last shot of this most amazing blue palm while I get on my knees and look at it across the pool with that beautiful blue on blue. How's that? All right, that's it. Hope you liked the video.